This is the factory where that plane involved in the door plug blowout was assembled. Today, the NTSB made it clear this never should have happened, pointing fingers not just at Boeing, but at the FAA.
As I'm kind of dozing off, I hear an explosion. And I was like, okay, that does not sound good. Like that, I shouldn't be hearing things like that on an airplane. And then the next thing you know, like as soon as you hear the explosion, the oxygen masks came down at the same time. The air just did start rushing in, and it definitely got a little cold in the cabin.
Andrew Chur was a passenger on board Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 when a door plug blew off mid-flight.
As soon as you hear the explosion, the oxygen masks came down at the same time.
All 177 souls on board.
Nearly 18 months later, at its final hearing on the incident, the NTSB confirmed 4 bolts meant to secure the door plug were missing, and no one caught it.
No one had knowledge on who opened or closed the MED plug because there was no removal paperwork.
NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy says there was only one reason this flight didn't end in tragedy.
There's one reason Flight 1282 averted catastrophe, and one reason only: the crew.
The NTSB said both Boeing and the FAA made serious missteps, calling the agency's oversight ineffective. And inspections, they weren't exactly a surprise.
They were always announced because they set up with their colleagues at Boeing, time, place, location to meet, and they almost always shared what they were going to look at.
The aircraft that was involved in this case.
Dan Lawrence represents dozens of passengers who were on that flight. He says the hearing highlighted key details they've been waiting to examine.
What stuck out to me was that Boeing failed to comply with its own procedures, and that the individuals conducting the work were not sufficiently trained or supervised. And that's been the focus of the NTSB.
Boeing released this statement about the hearing saying, "We at Boeing regret this accident and continue to work on strengthening safety and quality across our operations. We will review the final report and recommendations as we continue to implement improvements." Multiple lawsuits have been filed against Boeing, Alaska Airlines, and Spirit AeroSystems because of this incident. Lawrence tells us that his client's case is scheduled to go to trial in January of 2026, but he says that could change. In Renton, Bridget Chavez, King 5 News.